Yeah, guys. So let's discuss static keyword in Java now. How many ways we use static keyword in Java? So static keyword can be used to define static data members or static variables inside the class, and we can also define static methods. And then we will also see something called static constructor, which is also said to be static block. Static block. So these three things we'll see now. Okay. So let's get started with the static keyword first. I mean static data member. How to define a static data member. So I have a class called something like student, in which we have non-static members. Non-static members like roll number. Okay. String name. Okay. So I have two data members called roll number and name. Of course you can have mobile number, address, email id, something like that. So I don't want to give many variables because it's a simple thing to understand. So whenever you create an object of student class, you will have all these variables. Okay. So instance variables, so these are called as non-static, means instance variables. So instance variables, this is instance variable, and this is also instance variable. Okay, coming to the next, I'm defining a static data member now. Before the variable declaration, I'm giving static keyword. Static integer batch code, batch underscore code, I say. So what is this static integer batch underscore code or batch code means? It's a variable which can hold the batch code of the student. Okay, for example, the batch code is like 2022. Okay, or 2020, 2018, whatever, 2020. So whatever year of passed out, or coming year ending, or whatever, 2022 batch or 21 batch or 20. So that is said to be what batch code. So this batch code is common to all the students, so that is said to be static data member. So if you want to give roll number name, is every student will have their own roll number, name, mobile number, address and all. But batch code is common to all the students. So that is the point we need to remember. So static data member means, so it is declared or preceded with, static keyword. Static keyword. Only one copy of static data member will be created, and it is used by all the objects of the same class. That is the point we need to remember, guys. So only one copy of static data member will be created, and same copy or same value whatever is inside static data member used by all the objects of the same class. You can see here every student will have their own roll number and name, mobile number, address, everything, but batch code is common to the entire batch for all the students. It may be 1,000 students or 2,000 students in the college. Everybody will have same batch code. So now each integer variable occupy 4 bytes. So 1,000 into 4, 4,000 bytes will be wasted if I take a non-static data member like instance variable. But if I take static data member, only one variable is created and it is used by all the objects of the class called student. So I need not waste 4 into 1,000, 4,000 bytes. Only 4 bytes are enough to share the same value to all the students. I mean all the objects of the student class. So when I create an object here, S1 student, S1 is equal to new student. This is the first student object. So what it contains? It contains roll number and name. Both will be there. Student S2 is equal to new student. Second student details I'm creating. And here also what we have roll number as well as name. Coming to the batch code is concerned, only one batch code is getting created. Okay, you will not have one batch code for first student, second batch code for second student. So that is how we are saving lot of memory, because only common value. So every like university name also can take static string university name is equal to, you can give some university name. So that is common for the entire college. Everybody who is studying in the college, they are affiliated to a university, right? It may be Osmani University or JNTU, whatever. So all the students belongs to the same university or same batch code. Okay, in that case, go for static data members. So everybody will have their own personal details like marks, their marks, average, everything is different from student to student. Then go for non-static or instance variables. So that is the difference between static data members and non-static data members, guys. So let us see the example now. We'll switch to this Eclipse. Go to file, close all editors. We are creating a new project, Java project. And soft 87 is already there, right? 88. Click on finish. Just right click on it. Go to new class. com.prakash I'm giving here. Class name is my app or app you can give, and main method finish. So now what? Yes. Yeah, please, please. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you can give anything, ma. You can give anything. Actually, you are giving, I think, some on class name you are entering something, Commodore Prakash or something. So when you are adding, check it out. Suppose I am adding new class. When you are adding here package name, here it is a source folder. I think by mistake you are entering here. This is project name. This is package name, and this is class name. So in class name, you should not give any dots like that. See, if I give com.prakash here, so definitely what it is saying. It's not accepting when I'm typing. account.prakash.1. See, name must not be qualified, like that is showing some error. I cannot give like this. Okay, anyhow I'll show it in the next example. When I'm creating, I'll show you. So you can share your screen, ma, so that I'll check how you are doing, how you are getting error. Okay, we will see that, no worries. Okay, so before we close our class, let me check your your laptop as well. Okay, so now what we are doing, we are creating a class called student. Inside this, you can go with the roll number, string name, name of the student. But coming to batch code, what I'm taking is static integer batch underscore code, or B code. In shortcut, I'm giving B code. The value is 1122. That is the batch code I'm giving, or 2022. So whatever batch code you want to give, you can give it. Okay, roll number, name are different from student to student, but batch code is common to all the students. So what I'm doing here, I'm trying to accept details using accept method, void accept. So here let us take a scanner class, import java.title.scanner, and let's create scanner class object here. Scanner s is equal to new scanner of system.in, so that I can take values at runtime. So now what I'm saying, RNO is equal to s dot the next integer. Of course, you can give some message here. Enter roll number. Enter roll number. So I'm reading that roll number into RNO. Now we are asking for name of the student. Enter student name. So I'm reading this into name. Name is equal to s dot next. So both are ready. After reading student roll number and name, we need to print. So using a method called display. So what display method is going to do is, display method is simply printing roll number, name followed by batch code. So what I'm saying, roll number plus RNO, and then sys out student name. This I'm printing with name, and finally I'm printing something called batch code, B code variable value, which is said to be static data. So what we are saying here, sys out batch code, okay, or year code, whatever, B code. Done. Let's come to the main class. Let's try to create object of it. So for the first student object I'm creating objects. So what are we doing? Student s1 is equal to new student. Object is ready. S1 dot accept, I'm accepting details from the student. S2 dot, I mean S1 dot display, I'm printing the details of the first student. Okay, so coming to the second student also, I'm doing same thing, guys. Student S2 is equal to new student, S2 dot accept and S2 dot display. Done. So how many students we have right now? Two students. And for every student, the batch code is common. That is 2022. So same thing I wanted to display for all of them. So at the time of reading, I'm only accepting roll number and name. But at the time of printing, I'm printing roll number, name followed by the batch code, because batch code is common to all the students. We are not asking from the student. Okay, we are initializing. Let's run it and see, guys, how it is working. You can see the output in the console. Excuse me. Roll number one I entered, and name is, I said, Ram. See, guys, roll number one, student name is Ram. So roll number two, I'm a second student details I meant. Roll number two, I said Krish. See the output, roll number two, and name is Krish, and batch code is 2022. So for all the students of the class or the college, will have same batch code 2022 for all of them. So which is common to all the students. In that case, we have to go for static data member. Okay, so that's all about working with this set with static data. Okay, these are non-static members, means instance variables. Non-static members means instance variables or member variables, you can call like anything. Okay, so any doubts, guys?